Hey, Shudok here, and welcome to the Stanley Parable 2. Hello, we're here in Stanley Parable 2, even though Stanley Parable 2 isn't a real game, but it's fine. We're actually playing Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe version, edition,
Yes,
whatever.
you see, isn't this far superior to a measly port with a few minor additions? Think of all the new territory we'll cover with a fully fledged sequel. An entirely new experience, built from the ground up. Why, there are so many possibilities. It could go in so many different directions.
Wow.
This is what fans have truly been asking for.
The end is never the end again. 427. I think he's just put 2 in everything. Investor Showcase.
Calling it the Stanley Parable 2 is
Two.
just so much catchier than
2.
Ultra Deluxe, don't you think?
Yeah.
Ultra Deluxe? What does it even mean? But the Stanley Parable 2, now that's an artistic statement right there. It's future-oriented. It screams progress and innovation and long-term franchising potential.
Yeah, you could make a capital of it. I'm surprised they never actually made it a sequel to this game. No, they didn't. They only made the first one on PC. They're back. 2 doors. New content is out. New content part 2 is in. Old and busted. New hotness. Wow. Very interesting. What have we got here? More TSP. Better TSP. Win-win. I can't. Pilgrim shifts. Brick and mortar. The color red. Very interesting. Very interesting. Very interesting. It's just this. Stanley Parable 2. It's just Stanley Parable 2. Thanks for attending my meeting. Add speaker notes. Oh, what is this? Stanley Parable 2 logo ideas. Okay. Wow, brain. 2 pictures of plants. Alright, let's keep going.
Now, to be clear, I haven't quite nailed down what exactly the Stanley Parable 2 is going to be, but let's take a look at some of the features I've been developing for it.
427.
I figure that if I can loosely organize a handful of interesting concepts, that surely the game will sort of naturally spring up around them. It'll all work itself out. Game development is much more of a fuzzy magic than anything scientific or logical, really.
Is that a bird? It is. Instead of apple, it's a bird. That's funny. Valued investors, this way to the showroom. Okay. New features. New content. The red carpet. Oh, that's so cool. We're going in. Let's see what the Stanley Parable 2 is all about. Elevators. Nice. The Stanley Parable 2. Taste the sequel. My ears itchy.
Here we are. Go on. Try out some of the new features.
The button that says the name of the player that is playing the game. Hear your name in the game. Oh, cool. I can actually hear my name. Let's go. Alright.
For the Stanley Parable 2, I asked myself, what do players really want? And of course,
The perfect button. Too big, too small. Just right.
They want to be individually recognized and validated as people.
Sure.
So with that in mind, my first addition to the game is this button which speaks the name of the person playing the game. Isn't that wonderful?
Name equals today. Alright. A button that says the name of the player that is playing the game. Try it here. Okay.
Jim.
Sorry, I should have clarified. Right now, the button only says the name Jim. But of course, in the final game, this button will say your name, whatever name that is. Here, let's have you role-play as Jim to really simulate the full experience of this feature. Just play along. I promise you'll love it. Okay, here we go. Let's take a deep breath, clear your mind, forget who you are, and simply become a person named Jim.
Okay.
I want you to imagine yourself living as Jim, sleeping and waking as Jim, falling in love and being heartbroken as Jim, seizing all of the world's possibilities as Jim, and as Jim, watching your dreams crumble into dust. Do you feel it deeply? Are you really, truly Jim right now? If
Yes.
so, then please step forward and press the button.
Okay. I am Jim. Hi, I'm Jim.
Jim.
Yes, you see? What a thrill, what a rush. That was you. The button
That was
described
me.
you. Do it again, do it again.
Jim.
It hits even harder the second time. If this were the only new feature in the Stanley Parable 2, it would still be worth the money.
Would it?
Let's take a break from the Jim button.
Yeah.
I'm too emotionally drained from all of this personal validation.
Yeah. I don't know. It would be actually pretty cool if they'd let you actually play your actual name. That would be cool. That would be a cool feature to have. Jim. Let's see. You got your drinks.
I suppose I
You
could
heard
hire
Jim in the
people
game.
named Jim to play the Stanley Parable 2. That would actually
Enjoy the new
finish this.
features. 2222. Let's go up here. On here.
An epilogue would be fun, wouldn't it, Stanley? Yes, it would go at the end of the, well, we'll figure that out later.
Okay, let's not do the epilogue yet. That would be stupid. Alright, what's this? Please no screenshots. Alright. A whole new office. Red is the new orange. Updated with ray tracing, more of the same, but in a good way. And new features, new content, new ideas. Consistently quiet with just the right amount of change. What have we got? The button that says the name, the jump circle, infinite. Oh! Okay. What have we got here? The jump circle, this map, free trophy, the button that says your name, merch, settings, world champion, Stanley View Resurgence, button, office decorations, epilogue collectibles, infinity hole exit. Oh, very interesting. What do we have here? Exit. Is this the exit? Okay. No one cares about the exit. Alright. 2. Let's go check out collectibles. Collect them all. Whoa. What's this?
Collectibles. Now it's a real video game.
Yes, it is.
In the Stanley Parable 2, you'll run around gathering up these miniature Stanley figurines. And what's truly innovative
Oh my
is that there
God,
will
look at all
be
these
no
hats.
reward for collecting all of them. I don't want to stifle the intrinsic joy of watching a number go up. You simply collect all of them, and then you move the hell on with your unremarkable life.
One of 6. There's 6 of these out? Okay. And now it's just completely black behind me. Cool.
God, it really is the worst when you collect everything in a video game,
Yep.
and then they give you a big fancy reward for it. Absolutely tragic.
The jump circle. Back again, Holly. New content.
What? Let's bring the jump circle back for Stanley Parable 2 as well. It's...
Okay.
Oh, wait. You already spent all your jumps the first time we saw the jump circle? Oh, well.
Oh,
I suppose it can just be a nice decorative piece, then.
can't you give me more jumps? Like, infinity jumps? Oh. Free new easy trophy. I can't believe this. Ooh, a free trophy. I love free trophies. Get your free pull lever, receive a new trophy, no more steps, it just works. Oh no, free trophy, let's go.
Now, here's something special. You remember that broken test trophy that got left in the game on accident?
Yeah.
Well, I'm developing a technology to simply give you the trophy. Yes. You see, you'll come to this lever, and when you pull it, the trophy will be given to you. It's as simple as that. Okay, perhaps I should have clarified. This is technology that will exist. Right now, the trophy is still fully broken. I'm not a wizard, Stanley, but I guarantee it will be fixed in the sequel to at last satisfy the hordes of ravenous fans all over the world who have been uproariously demanding this feature. Gamers, we hear you, and I promise it will happen.
Oh, I was looking forward to that free trophy. Oh well, no free trophy for us. It's just not that simple, is it? No, never is. Trophies, you always gotta grind for them. You never get free ones.
What other exhibits haven't we seen yet?
That's the exit. Have we been up here? No, we haven't. There's the merch stand. Been there, been there. We haven't been to the bucket place. What's up here? Let's see what's up here. Wait, I wanted to read what that. Oh!
Ah, I can see you've
Settings
gotten the
World
Settings World Champion trophy. Well done. You've experienced every setting. Traveled to all
Congratulations, Settings World Champion.
There's nothing you haven't seen. So just for you, in the Stanley Parable 2, I'm including an entirely new setting. Something called bumpscosity. What exactly is bumpscosity? Well, I haven't quite figured that part out yet, but I know that you'll be able to adjust it on some sort of slider and that it'll be accessible from the settings menu. We'll sort out the rest of the details later.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to trying out every level of bumpscosity in the Stanley Parable 2.
Yeah, well, I do like to play with settings. Pretty sure every gamer does. We like to press buttons and change sliders, because that's a thing we do. That's a new. What's this? Oh, the apple just leads up there. Let's go check out the bucket and the infinite hole. Alright, bucket. The bucket. We all know that Stanley loves his bucket.
The complaint of the Stanley Parable was that it was confusing and paradoxical, that it engendered a chaotic sense of reckless despair in those who played it. Well,
reassurance
I'm
bucket.
happy to say that after much consideration, I've engineered a clever solution to this fundamental problem with the game. It's the Stanley Parable Reassurance Bucket. You see, Stanley, anytime you're holding the bucket, a sense of calm and ease will fill your mind and your heart. It's true. As long as you hold on to the bucket, the many disorienting contradictions of the Stanley Parable will feel perfectly normal and perhaps even comforting. You may even come to long for the gentle embrace of jarring cognitive dissonance while the bucket is in your arms. And to be honest, it's a much more convenient solution for me than actually redesigning the game to be less uncomfortable. Can you imagine what a pain in the ass that is?
This is funny.
Yes.
Stanley Parable 2 sounds very interesting.
Come on, give it a try.
Whoa. A bucket. I love this bucket. It's my new friend.
The glow of comfort, even in the face of crushing despair.
You didn't have to laugh in my face, though.
Your body. And in fact,
Jeez.
can I say that I do believe the bucket lends you an air of charisma as well?
Well, I'm taking the bucket. This is my bucket
just
now.
holding it has made you the slightest bit more attractive as a person.
Oh, thanks.
The benefits of the bucket seem to go on and on, don't they? All
Okay, let me
this
go.
and more await you in the
I'm keeping the bucket, though. Yeah, let's go. Yeah, we got a free
Does anyone
bucket.
give out awards for most enjoyable bucket in a video game? That really should be an award if it isn't already.
Posters. Nice. The end is never the end again. This t-shirt is the best. New video. There's a QR code. I wonder what that does. I'm not gonna try it though. Jesus. Alright, let's go check out the infinite hole. Office decorations and infinite hole.
Okay, I'll be honest, I haven't yet decided on this one. I think that in the new version, the office could use a bit of decoration.
Yeah,
like
you know.
balloons. But I'm undecided on Get Well Someday and Happy 12th Birthday.
Happy
Which
12th
would you
birthday.
go with?
I don't know. Oh, there's an option. I don't know, these blue ones kind of stand out more.
Sometimes when you solicit another person's opinion, it makes you realize that you knew
Happy
which one
12th
you
birthday,
actually really
Stanley.
wanted all along. Get Well Someday it is.
No, but they're so plain. Look at that shitty white balloon. No one wants a white balloon. The blue ones are way better. Oh man. Everyone wants the blue one.
Maybe I should have gone with... No, I've made my decision. We're moving on.
Okay. Let's go check out this hole. Yes. Check out the infinite hole. I love infinite holes. Infinite hole. Whoa. Okay, let's go
Stanley,
this way.
here's an idea that I'm truly fond of.
What
It's
is it?
never been done before in a video game. This is, in fact, a hole that you can fall down forever. That's
Infinite hole.
infinite falling. You can fall until the end of time if you like. A stunning leap forward for video games as a medium. You see, isn't it wonderful? One of my more ingenious
Okay.
conclusions, if I do say so.
Man, this hole goes forever.
Now then,
It
since
really
you've
is an
got to
infinite
see
hole.
the infinite hole,
Woohoo!
you can press the teleport button to pop back up to the top, and we can continue onward.
No, if you say it's infinite, I want to see. Woo!
Now, I don't mean to be a bummer, but I do recommend you use the teleport button to go back to the top.
No,
Maybe do
shut
it on
up.
the sooner rather than later spectrum of things.
No. You said it's infinite hole. It's gonna last forever. I'll be fine. Chill out, dude. Chill.
Okay, Stanley, I don't know quite how to say this tactfully, but it's possible that I slightly exaggerated the infinite nature of the hole.
What?
Is it a very, very deep hole? To be certain it is. It's an extremely deep hole. I don't want anyone to say that it isn't an astonishingly deep hole. It is.
It is pretty deep. Look, you can barely see the little hole up the top.
Depends on your definition of infinity. From one perspective, the infinite is merely philosophical in nature. It's more of a...
Oh.
Okay, well, good for you. You found the bottom of the hole.
Oh.
You found me out, Stanley. I'm a liar and a cheat, and you're so clever.
It's a pretty deep hole
I think
there, I'll
the
give
issue
you that.
here is just that you're unusually fascinated by falling.
Yeah, it was quite fun.
Person actually wants to fall infinitely.
Look at all the cigarette butts down here. Someone dropped a mug and a piece of paper saying, meeting at 2, sincerely management.
Things got a little heated there. I think we both said some things we didn't mean.
What's this one
Why
say?
don't we just put all this behind us and agree to just call
Just
the
the two
whole
of us, we can make it if we try. Just the two of us.
You
Just the two
go
of
ahead
us.
and press the teleport button to
Buildings.
go up to the top of the hole and we can move on. I'll just be up here when you're ready.
Every pause button is a Roman numeral 2? That's so true. I didn't even think about that. Well, I wonder if we just stay in the hole. We got our bucket, we're fine. You know, me and the bucket can just chill in this hole. Meow, 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 meow. Should we go up again? Or not go up? Ah,
Great. Now, I'm very excited to show you even more of my ideas for the sequel. Oh, for heaven. You see, I was right. The problem is you.
oh, this is so
You
fun.
like holes too much.
Yeah.
A normal person would have said, yep, that's an infinite hole right there. Goes on forever till the end of time. Don't need to see it all, but not you. Oh, no. You have a weird sort of...
Hey.
Did the hole seem even shorter to you this time?
Yeah, it
I couldn't
did.
help but feel like you spent a little less time in there than you did before. I mean, admittedly, I didn't make an infinite hole.
But it's gotten smaller.
Not infinite. Well, I suppose once again there's nothing to do here. If you decide you've had enough of the hole, you can hit the teleport button and come join me up above.
Huh?
Had
Okay.
enough? I'm positively thrilled. I really do have... Gosh, I guessed. You're back in the hole. If this starts to be anything
Oh, the hole is...
wow.
The hell?
Okay. Yeah. I'm starting to become extremely certain that the hole is not
It's like
only
the hole is filling
but
up.
that it's growing steadily less and less infinite. I suspect that I'm starting to hit the point where it's no longer feasible to call the hole infinitely deep.
Yeah, it's not.
Even
It's
with
like
the lack of
5 seconds.
I
I don't know, man.
Stanley, I have no explanation for the uncertain nature.
It used to be way longer, like the first time went for ages.
Try something. Let's pop back up to the top, and we'll see if it gets any shorter.
Okay.
Oh, there it is. The shame of my lie has come to haunt. How is this still appealing to you?
It's
I know
still a
I'm
hole.
obsessed with holes, but at this depth, I just can't see this scratching the itch. Oh, who am I to judge? You
It's
just
still a
do
hole.
whatever it is you're here to do, and hit the
Yeah.
teleport button when you're ready to move on.
Okay.
Is the teleport button not working?
No, it's not. I'm stuck. Okay.
Well, I mean, I really don't have an explanation. Still nothing? Well, I suppose there is one thing I can do to fix this. I'm out. Goodbye, Stanley. You
Wait.
couldn't bear to be away from the hole. Now you've got
No.
more time with it than you could
No,
ever
don't
imagine.
leave.
It's
Mr. Narrator, stay.
you get to be with the hole. I get to do literally anything else.
Oh, you suck.
Take care, Stanley. I
No.
hope you and
No.
a wonderful rest of eternity.
Why can't you just let me jump out the hole? This is why you need the jump button. This is why. Let me go. Let me go. Please. It's not even that deep. I could crawl out of this. You have to jump. I can. Oh. Well, this sucks. We're stuck in a hole. Wait. What? What? We're going down. We are ascending the hole and I am becoming one. We are becoming one with the hole. Yay! Woo! We are one with the hole. Oh, thank you, hole. This hole will last forever. Going down. I wish it was a little quicker though. Whee! We're going down. Yay! Goodbye, narrator. As we ascend deeper into the hole. Whoa. Whoa! Look at Stanley. Oh my god. This really is a deep hole. There's my bucket. Whoa! 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 This is so cool. The hole's getting deeper. We get to change perspective. Whoa. Whoa! It's like a quick time event. Oh, this is so cool. This really is an infinite hole. Stanley doesn't look very happy though. It looks pretty sad. Whoa. Press any button to change your reality. What? Dinosaurs. Puppies! Stanley. A blue filter. Oh. Disillusioned filter. A beach. Whoa. Robot future man? Oh god, I think it's... Whoa. God, he looks so fat. Oh god. No, it's just a drawing. God. He's getting worse. Now he's upside down. Oh my god. Yeah. Stanley Arrow. He's...
Stanley? 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 Oh good, you're awake. It seems you had sort of dozed off there.
That was a dream?
Way into dreamland.
What? That was a dream? It felt so real.
So darn fascinating that I want you to be wide awake for every second of it. You don't want to miss a single moment. So how about if I just pop in from time to time and wake you up to keep you really truly focused on the whole?
But...
From the looks of things, you and I will have many, many years here in this...
but can't you just let me out of the hole?
Stay alert, Stanley. I'll be back. Toodle-pip.
What the? What the? What was that? Me in the bucket is chilling as... Huh? What happened? Game's loading. It's like... Something's happening. Ta-da! Oh, we're back here again. Alright, well, at least I got my bucket. My friendly bucket.
Here we are. Go on. Try out some of the new features.
I did. I think we've done everything. We checked out the name. We've checked out the collectibles. Where's that damn map? There was a map in here. We've already done the free trophy one. Oh, here we go. No, done the jump circle, the map. The button says your name, merge settings. Done that. Office decorations, collectibles, exit. Well, let's go to E for exit. Which is... Oh my, exit's right here. Alright, let's leave. We have to go through here, sorry. Let's exit this place. We've already been to everything, so let's leave. I think this is it. Alright, let's see where this
Have
goes.
you seen everything you wanted to? Ready to move on now?
Yeah. Whoa. Ready to move on, buddy. Let's go. No screenshots. What's this?
So, Stanley, what do you think? Do you like all of the new features?
I like this bucket. This is the best feature ever, the bucket.
These features will come together as one single coherent video game, but I can feel it in my soul. It's going to work. There's definitely a good game in there somewhere. Say, let's do an experiment. I'll arrange these new features together, and we'll see whether or not it coheres into a meaningful gameplay experience.
Yeah. You do that, Mr. Narrator. Just gonna wait here with my bucket.
Here it is. I give you the Stanley Parable 2.
Really?
Well, I mean, there's potential here, right? It's
There's a jump circle, even a hole. Say your name. The bucket.
Okay, yes, this is much better.
I feel like this is a lazy design.
Here we go. Version 2.
2.
Who am I kidding, Stanley? This isn't a coherent video game at all. It's a lot of gags. And I do very much enjoy creating gags, but they don't add up to anything. I wanted more than anything to create a sequel that would capture all the magic of the first.
Yeah, I don't think you can do that. You could try, but
no matter how good these gags are, they won't stand on their own. They would need the structure and the gameplay of the original. Wait, maybe that's it. I can take the original Stanley Parable and simply, well, insert a few of my new features into it. Tastefully, of course. With respect. With care for the vision and integrity of the original game.
You don't want to ruin the original game. Would it work?
I suppose it could, but it would need a really, really tremendous title screen. A title screen that says with bold and uncompromising conviction, this is the Stanley Parable 2. Let me see if I can whip something up.
Okay. You do that. I'm just gonna be here.
Go ahead. Take a look.
The end is never the end. Loading screen. The Stanley Parable 2. Wow. That's so cool. It's got redness to it. I like how it's just simple and to the point. You know, most sequels just aren't the same. With 2, they have to have some stupid name. But yeah, let's begin. The Stanley Parable 2. Wow, I'm excited.
This is the story of a man named Stanley. Stanley worked
There's the balloons.
where he
Oh
was
my
employee
God.
number 427. Employee number 427's job was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on a keyboard. Orders came to him through a monitor on his desk, telling him
Of course, this is the mind control game.
to push them, and in what order. This is what employee 427 did every day of every month of every year.
Of course.
Stanley relished every moment that the orders came in, as though he had been made exactly for this job. And Stanley was happy.
Cool.
And then one day, something very peculiar happened.
The Stanley
Something that
Parable
would
2.
forever change Stanley. Something he would never quite forget. He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he
This is very similar to the first game.
a single order had arrived on the monitor for him to follow. No one had showed up to give him
Just the balloons.
call a meeting, or even say hi. Never in all his years at the company had this happened. This complete isolation. Something was very clearly wrong. Shocked, frozen solid, Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time. But as he came to his wits and regained his senses,
This is just
he got
basically
up
the
from
first
desk
game.
and stepped out of his office.
Okay. Let's listen to Mr. Narrator. Huh.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Okay, let's go to the meeting room. Huh. It's my bucket.
Stanley picked up the bucket.
My bucket. My good friend the bucket is here. What the? Cool, we got a bucket now. Me and the bucket, together at last. Alright, let's go. Me and the bucket, me and the bucket,
Stanley
bucket.
clutched the bucket tightly to his chest and entered the door on his left.
Yeah, we really like this bucket, too. Yeah, Bucket and I are like best friends.
Still no one was here. Stanley needed the bucket's warmth and comfort now more than ever. Perhaps his boss's office was where he'd find out. Coming to a staircase, Stanley and the bucket walked upstairs to the boss's office.
Yeah.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Crushed by the weight of this revelation, Stanley may have broken down into an emotional dumpster fire if not for the soothing presence of the bucket. Even now, in his darkest of hours, did the bucket's warmth and guiding light pierce the dark clouds of confusion and chaos. It would be with him always. The bucket would, and he knew it. The two of them were inseparable. At this point, Stanley was so absorbed in the tender spiritual connection he shared with the bucket that he didn't notice the keypad behind the boss's desk. Nor in his bliss of simply being near the bucket did he have any notion that the PIN number for the keypad was 2845. But Stanley guessed the correct code by sheer luck. Was it that the bucket knew all along?
Yeah, the bucket told me the code, which I totally got wrong so many
This is
times.
certainly the most logical explanation.
Yeah. Me and the bucket, going press this button. Alright, go on bucket, let's go. Come on. We're gonna get through this game together. We're gonna leave together, bucket. You and I will leave.
The elevator raced downward, plummeting towards an unknown fate. It would be all Stanley could do to keep himself together, if not for the bucket. Soothing,
Yeah, me and this bucket, dude. Come on.
reassuring that in this darkest moment of uncertainty, he would be all right. The bucket is here for you, Stanley. Everything will be fine.
Yeah, me and the bucket going around.
Stanley and the bucket walked straight ahead through the large door that read, Mind Control Facility.
Yeah. Me and the bucket doing really cool
The lights
things.
rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What but just as Stanley was about to proceed further into the mind control facility, he tripped and fell over the railing and into the dark void below. Thankfully, he fell directly onto the bucket, which safely cushioned his fall. Now, what to do next, Stanley wondered. Stanley and the bucket could find no way out of this enormous pit, and so eventually they decided that the best thing to do would be to simply get comfortable.
Oh no, I wasn't supposed to fall down here.
So they set up a little couch and relaxed. It really wasn't so bad down here, a bit cold perhaps. After some time had gone by,
TV.
he installed a few shelves as
Nice.
and a sort of kitchenette that
Oh,
was
shelves.
for
That's
when the bucket was craving paninis.
10 years.
But it wasn't until the rugs and the standing lamps came in
Whoa.
that it really started to
Whoa.
feel like a home. In
Hey,
fact,
this is really
after
homey.
some time, Stanley realized that it had been ages since he had even thought of the mind control facility at all. He'd never gotten to fully explore what was up there, never been able to unearth the many mysteries of the mind control facility. This lack of closure began to eat at him.
Oh,
Slowly
no.
he was dwelling on his regrets, and the state of
Really?
the home slowly decayed.
Oh, no.
Stanley became withdrawn and neglected the cleaning. It unsettled the bucket deeply.
Oh god.
Stanley wasn't usually like this. The bucket tried
There's
to
a
reach out to him
box.
again and again, but to no avail.
Oh my
All
god,
Stanley
so
could
messy.
think about, all he could talk about, was going back, doing it over again, staying on the path. It was a mistake to leave the path. It was a mistake. It was a mistake. I need to do what the narrator says. I need to see the true ending. This made no sense at all to the bucket, which was simply trying to live its life down here as comfortably as possible.
Let's just leave the bucket here. Leave the bucket in his little house. Be fine.
This isn't an ending. This is just a hole in the ground. The bucket sighed. True, it wasn't an ending. but it's where we happen to be. And maybe, possibly, if we accept the reality of things, maybe this will become an ending eventually. It's what the bucket was counting on. The two of them waited for a very long time.
Yeah, we did. And... and the game restarts. Okay. Well, let's go
All
again.
of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply...
Sorry, Bucket. I had to abandon you. What else we got in here? Man, this is one long-ass hallway.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Of course I did. Why would I not do that, Mr. Narrator? Okay.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office. Okay, I think we all know the drill by now. Blah, blah, blah. Dark secrets, the keypad. Stanley pushes some buttons. Oh, hey, look, it's a new passageway. Quelle surprise.
Huh. Wow, it's gonna put the code in and everything. Alright, cool. Come on, let's go. Can we make this ride quicker? Like, this is way too slow. Come on. Speed it up, man. Speed it up. Yeah, loading screen does not help. Oh, that just takes you straight down. Alright, let's keep going. La 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 la.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility. The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself. Did he have the strength to find out?
Okay, I was trying to do the trick that makes you go past the gate, but clearly it didn't work.
Now the monitors jumped to life, their true nature revealed. Each bore the number
Open.
of an employee in the building, Stanley's co-workers. The lives of so many individuals
I wanna
reduced
jump,
to
yeah, I
images
feel like
on a
I've
screen, and
You can't even
Stanley,
fit
one
through
of
that.
them, eternally monitored in this place, where freedom meant nothing.
Okay, let's keep going.
This mind control facility
Come on, open,
was
open.
too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true.
No, it's not true. It's
Had
all
Stanley
fake.
really
It's
been
fake.
someone's
It's
brother
fake. It's not
this
real.
time? Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job?
Because he
his
was
emotions
forced
had
to.
been manipulated to accept it blindly?
Yes, yes it is.
No. He refused to believe it. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control? Never. It was unthinkable.
I'm the one
Was
controlling
it-
his life. So.
Was it even possible? Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world?
Probably.
But here was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls
Alright, let's go.
labeled with emotions.
Cool,
Happy
no one
or
cares.
sad or content. Walking, eating, working. All of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided
Stanley decided he would turn the power off. And just stand in the dark, waiting patiently
blackness
for the end.
and a rising chill of uncertainty. Was it over?
Probably. This is the end for Stanley. Stanley is no longer with us.
He had won. He had defeated the machine, unshackled himself from someone else's control.
Yeah, we're free.
Moments away. And yet, even as the immense door slowly opened, Stanley reflected on how many puzzles still lay unsolved. Where had his co-workers gone? How had he been freed from the machine's grasp? What other mysteries did this strange building hold?
No one
As
knows.
sunlight streamed into the chamber, he realized none of this mattered to him, for it was not knowledge or even power that he had been seeking, but happiness. Perhaps his goal had not been to understand, but to let go.
Yeah,
No
okay,
longer
get out of
let
here.
anyone tell him to go.
Yeah, let's go. Let's get out of here.
How to feel. Whatever life he lives, it will be his.
This is like the most slowest door in the world.
He needed It was perhaps the only thing worth knowing. Stanley stepped through the open door.
We're free.
Stanley felt the cool breeze upon his skin.
Ah,
A feeling of liberation.
we're free.
Immense possibility of the new path.
We can do whatever we want now. We're
This was
free.
exactly the way
Able to do
how the
anything.
things were meant to happen.
Yeah.
And Stanley was happy.
Yeah, he was finally free and able to do whatever he wanted. All by himself. Happy. Stanley was a happy man. End is never the end. Loading. Huh. Now I'm back to the start, okay? Wow, the sequel is kind of very similar to the first one.
But Stanley simply couldn't handle the pressure. What if he had to make a decision? What if a crucial outcome fell under his responsibility? He had
Yeah.
not been trained for that. No. This couldn't go any way except badly. The thing to do now, Stanley thought to himself, is to wait. Nothing will hurt me. Nothing will break me. In here I can be happy forever. I will be happy. Stanley waited. Hours passed, then days. Had years gone by? He no longer had the ability to tell. But the one thing he knew for sure, beyond any doubt, was that if he waited long enough, the answers would come. Eventually, someday, they would arrive. Soon, very soon now, this will end. He will be spoken to. He will be told what to do.
Yeah, I'm
Now
waiting.
it's just a little bit closer. Now it's even closer. Here it comes.
Oh. Well, that has been the Stanley Parable 2. I hope you enjoyed. I'm gonna end this episode here. We'll be back with more content in the next one. So I'll see you guys then. Don't forget to like this video, share it on social media, comment down below what you liked and what you want to see more of, and to hit the subscribe button to join the Wolf Pack. And as always, I'll see you guys in the next one. Dog. Ow!